So now I've put the new RAM in. I went ahead and put in the known good RAM just to get this project out of the way, and then I'll come back a little later and try and diagnose which SIM is bad. So with any luck, it'll continue to boot here. And this is the new Zulu 2.0 card. So I'll continue to talk while it boots away here. So interestingly, because 30-pin SIMs are no longer available, what a lot of manufacturers are doing now is they're harvesting chips from even 72-pin SIM RAM. And so like a 16 meg chip, they're able to make 4 meg SIMs, which I thought was pretty interesting. You know, as long as they have the template, they can just either make two pin, which are non-parity, or 3 chip, which are parity SIMs. So, and it's panicking. No, it's not panicking. My eyes are going too. I don't have my glasses on, and it's still like 6 in the morning. So this is right about where it would panic before. It's going through reboot complete. Hey, so it was a bad SIM. And we're getting 64 meg, which is good. And with any luck, we'll get a login screen here. Yay. So yeah, it's the spinning beach ball's a good sign. And then, yep, everything's flashing. There we go. So on this particular SD card, I decided to just do a 2 gig single partition. Normally, I've got a bunch of different 2 gig partitions, but when I know I've got a motherboard that's giving me an error, it can create havoc if it doesn't boot cleanly, and then you have to go through what's called check disk, and it'll check all those 2 gig partitions on reboot. So it looks like we've got a clean boot, which is huge. And so what I had to do, because it kept, the error kept stalling the boot process, you know, I checked, I switched processor, I switched the ROM chip because it would say CPU error, you know, panic. And then right above it, it said something about RAM banks 4 to 7. So once I saw that, I was like, okay, so it's a bad SIM causing it not to completely boot, you know, having something intermittent. And because we've got new caps on this system, I knew it wasn't a capacitor. I've, you know, visually inspected the board and pulled those SIM chips, and I don't see anything right away. Now, I do have a little SIM checker, actually 2 of them, and my former roommate, Lisa, she liked to take things like the little transformer that you plug in and the actual device it plugs into, and put them in 2 entirely different areas in the house. So I need to track down where those are. Well, this is going to make one project good to go. And so let's move on to the next one. That was easy. That only took, what took me about 3 hours of going back and forth earlier. It took, geez, that earlier video was about 7 minutes and this one's 5. So I'm ahead of the game. Stay tuned.